Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Battletech. Joining me is JKLantern.
I'm here to... I've brought the mother of all pizzas for this war council.
I hope they like pizza.
It's the future, of course they like I just remembered something from the Periphery book. I'm tempted to see if I can find that.
They may want triple F burgers.
They may want triple F burgers, that's very true. Can I find the thing? Because it's really friggin' funny. Government, education... Okay. The modern-day magistracy is a genuine melting pot, distinguished by unmatched appreciation for different cultural traditions. In few other places, for example, will we find anything like one of the hottest dining spots in the city of Joyeux on Crawford's Delight. Madhu's Pizza and Indian Specialties. I actually think there was some place like this in Richmond. Where the South Asian proprietor gleefully serves up a North American variation on an ancient Italian flatbread, topped and spiced with ingredient combinations that reflect every ancient Terran cuisine, from the Punjab to Shanghai to the Mediterranean basin.
So, let's see, do we want to help out a city transport?
It could be pirates.
It could be pirates, but oftentimes it is not. I haven't run into the pirate version of this. Run into it? Aww.
That's sad.
We rushed there and we were too late. Even if we rushed there, we were too late.
That went bad for us, but bad in a different way than I was expecting.
Yeah. Normally, that's actually a morale booster. Normally, we get there and actually save a few people. You gain reputation with a faction and... A lot of jumps to get to Weldry.
Yep.
There is a way, without doing severe modding, to get custom pictures that you could use for your emblem.
Huh.
I saw that and was tempted to do it, but I didn't bother.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Just did not bother. Weldry is a place I've been many times. I doubt anything critical is at the store, but you never know. I mean, you can keep getting mad at that all you want, but it's still going to be there.
See, if we come back next session and you've modded in, suddenly, where did you get this Sovietsky Soyuz class warship?
And I promise you that our forces are maintaining a firm upper hand against this false restoration.
Gee, look who's standing there next to him.
Allies,
Wait a minute.
Just today, those allies, led by the heroic Commodore Samuel Osterman, liberated my own daughter, Victoria, from insurgent captivity. And though the fight was hard, our new friends won the day through the strength of their courage and the virtue.
Yeah, that's the long Tom.
Soon, we will end this war. And when we do, we will turn our attention back to the expansion of our industry and the betterment of our people. Long live the Taurian Concorate, and long live the Oregon Directorate.
The funny thing is, in the 3050s and 3060s, the Taurians and Canopus actually come into this area. Not this region of space specifically, but not far from it, and attempt to form the New Colony region.
So, they just straight up executed Lord Carossus.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight up capped him in the back of the head.
Again, the Taurians know how to hold a grudge.
Yeah.
The Reach is a big play.
It says they have us dramatically outgunned. Even though, considering how many missions I've taken against the Taurians, they shouldn't have any battle mechs left the way you tell it.
No, they should not.
Because I've fought many, many missions that have 2 and 3 lances of Taurian mechs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've destroyed the entire Taurian defense force at this point.
So why are they fighting for the Directorate? The Perdition Massacre? Chemical attack that claimed 11,000 civilian lives. Protector Thomas Calderon was quick to blame his neighbors and rivals.
Yeah, that got mentioned in the background last recording session. Like, oh, there's a massacre on Perdition. Huh, that's weird. So if all the Directorate would have to do is be like, hey, Davian agitators came from the Restoration forces, and old Tommy Calderon would immediately be like, well, death to the Restoration, let's go nuke them.
Eh. He believes the Davian invasion is imminent, like you've been saying. He sees a convenient pawn in the Directorate and a buffer to protect the stretch of the border. If the Directorate's weapons may come from the Taurians, I imagine they've had an agreement. And now Castle Nautilus is dead.
Yang, you get a promotion. You are now Admiral Yang.
Yeah, we destroyed the armory, killed the soldiers, and one of their dropships. I think the Taurians hate us now a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to hurt us, he has to find us.
The Reach ain't that big.
And that's why the Taurian battle mechs are attacking Smithen even as we speak, trying to lure Lady Arano to him. Deliberate provocation. And we did fight against the Taurians. Twice in a row now. Yeah, I don't think you can do much about it right now. Yeah, I don't know where you're going to find it yet, though. I don't know what political strings we can pull, really.
Hey, how's Davian?
Well, we're also allied with the Free Worlds League.
Yeah, but the Davians are much closer, and are much more likely to want to punch the Taurians.
Calderon knows what type of man your uncle is. We can turn allies to enemies if we play our cards right, huh?
Calderon is... Thomas Calderon is not one of the better leaders that the Concordat has, just because the Davian menace is an all-consuming fear for him. And actually, at this point in history, Taurus has recently colonized more planets. Thomas is mad about that. He basically sees it as, shit, we can't protect these planets and we've just made ourselves a richer target. His eldest son kind of manages to mitigate that a little bit. Unfortunately, that becomes a problem in the near future.
And fortunately, Arano is not going to be the smart leader. She's going to charge in blindly. Spinton lead from the front. Finton cannot take. Expects me to come with the hammer. I will use a scalpel instead. The name still is the gift that keeps on giving.
You up to the task, body bag?
Yes. My company alone against a Tarian assault force. That'll be an adventure. Luckily, we are fully ready to go. Everything has been repaired. All of the pilots are in good shape.
I took a nap.
You took a nap. It's still only a 3-skull mission.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Then again, I don't know exactly what we're going to be running into out there. Do not know exactly how many lances we're going to have to deal with.
In theory, the fortress can carry like a battalion of mechs. I think the stock version carries something different. Let's find out. I don't have my copy of TRO 3057 handy, but luckily I don't need it because I have... Okay, let's see here. Or I could tell you if Sarna was actually useful for this. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, it carries a combined arms battalion, so like a company of mechs, an infantry chunk, and then a company of vehicles normally. Yeah, a company each of vehicles, infantry, and battle mechs. And then the long tom.
Well, I guess it depends what they have left with how much they've been fighting down there.
Mm-hmm.
Because in theory, this should not be any more difficult than the previous couple of missions. In theory.
Yep.
Yeah. No random events popped up.
Weird. Of all the mechs they could have stuck in the game, why the Vulcan?
I don't know.
Well, like, it's designed to be an anti-infantry mech, which is fine, it's not great at the job, but it's like, there aren't infantry in the game, and it's just not a great mech in general.
So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing on this mission. So let's see. I have a feeling I don't want to take the Marauder down there. As much fun as that could be.
Mm-hmm.
Did say mobility, so the Black Knight needs to be there for some mobility.
Yeah.
The Archer is not the most mobile, but it's still about as fast as the Black Knight is running. Or no, it's not anymore.
We need a mobile, flexible force, which is why we're sending down the Annihilator.
Yeah, we'll go with this. It works pretty freaking well. And we have a guy piloting a mech here only because he could not spray paint graffiti legibly. Yeah, it is a point. If this guy were doing this anywhere that wasn't the Reach, the Inner Sphere would be yelling about war crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Protect drop ships. At least 2 of them must survive, and protect the docking pad's fuel reservoirs. Oh, goody. The types of mission I hate. I hate protection missions.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just cannot goad the enemy into shooting you at all.
Yeah. I remember in MechWarrior 2, which again works very differently from this game, there were a couple of protection missions, and there was one where it was like you have to protect this space dome. That mission sucked. If it gets hit by one thing, everyone dies.
Good luck, Commander. The Taurians aren't going to make this easy. Protect our ships. Help them get our people home safe.
So before we've even started, the enemy is already in the area. Luckily, they were, luckily the enemy that showed up... Okay, I think that's ours. We have turrets, which we can't control.
But they exist.
They exist. Thunderbolts. So if they're out there, I don't know how easy of a time they're going to have hitting anything they want to hit in here.
Mhm.
Orders.
I don't have cover unless I can get all the way up here.
I copy.
Unfortunately, I have no way to cold shot anything. And these guys have so much, evasion. I'm gonna have trouble hitting them for a while. So I think what I need to do
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
is every time one gets in range, I need to target it to make it think, hey, there's something else to shoot. I think that
This is
might be
gonna
the
get
only
interesting.
way. Yeah, I think that might be the only way that I keep them from blowing up the fuel pods. Oh, they have a battle master. Okay.
Oh, good.
I can't quite reach the battle master from here, but I can hit that. All that evasion they've got built up.
How's it going?
Nope, I cannot get up there.
Coordinates received. Damn it.
Well, you tried for boot to the head. Turrets!
Turrets. Aero fighters are in this game. Really?
Arrow fighters.
Oh, I thought that said fighters, not flankers. Never mind.
Concentrate all fire on those dropships. Take them out, or you'll have.
So, there are separate rules for Aerotech from the normal tabletop game. There are ways to incorporate aero fighters into regular tabletop. It's kind of nightmarish at times, because they move at a much different scale than battle mechs do. Basically, they make like one pass, and then you have to wait a couple of turns for them to loop back around.
Receiving you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send the Black Knight out there. Because it's the one that can jump.
Got it. Taking the shot. What can I do for you?
Luckily, we've got a decent amount of range on all of our mechs, so...
Yep. It's a spider backed up by something else.
Got it.
Unfortunately, they've got so much evasion, it's hard to actually hit them.
Yeah. We're barely into this mission, and I'm already stressed about it.
You're not the only one.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Commander? Copy that. Now let's see how you handle this.
Thank you, turret.
I hate this mission.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either.
Advance. For honor, for liberty, and for the Torian conquered it. I take no pleasure in this, Lady Arano, but we're under orders. You can end this by surrendering to Commodore Ostergaard. Until you do, your people will suffer for you.
I'm trying.
There are 4 of us and a shitload of them.
Yes, Commander.
There's a very good chance I will have to replay this mission.
Here we go.